All right, guys, here we go. Second race of the night. It's the Walker Ridge Plantation 358 Modifieds, and surprise, surprise, Chris Jones on that number 1 spot. Zachary Wells in the 2. Zeth Johnson in that number 3 spot. Kephart in the 4. Billy Van Meter in the 5. Mr. Stephen Hott in the 6. Stu Rat in the 7. Ben out there in the 8. Witherspoon in the 9. Anthony Monroe in the 10. Kyle with that 11. And Corey out of Canada for Hazen Boots in the number 12 spot tonight. Looking at conditions, beautiful, 72 degrees, partly cloudy, 5-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation for being the title sponsor of the 358 Modified Series. All right, well, you may be asking, wow, we had a lot of cars show up. We had 15 guys on the property, narrowed it down to 12 here tonight. One notable thing happened after another in the heat race. Justin Smolden got straight lined out, had to go to the B main, looped it around into B main and not in the A main here, man. It's crazy this much to see. You normally see Justin Smolden out here. You may be looking around for the 203, but he is not in the grid here for the start of this one. Notable guys in the back. Anthony Monroe in the 9th spot. We'll see what he can do. But up front, Jamie Kephart and the boogeyman from Georgia is going to look to get back on top. Let's see what he can do here. Green, green, green. Everybody's ready to go. Let's take them down the first corner. Johnson and the crew side by side right now, working their way through the back. Chris Jones still your leader. Single file all the way back up through the corner. Here we go. The 5 right up to the back bumper of the 2. Chris Jones your leader at the moment. 25, make it 24 to go here at Lincoln this time by. Single file, the first front 5. Chris Jones. Here comes the boogeyman. Jamie Kephart looking to the inside of the 19. Not going to find it. Still side by side. Johnson looking for some action. Stephen Hott about forgot to hit the brakes there. About slid right up into Kephart. Comes right down in front of the 5 there. And these boys are getting them bunched up there. Rocking and rolling. Ben down to the back of the 5. And they're still good right now. Stu Rat, Witherspoon, and Kyle up here mixing it up for the top 8. Chris Jones, Zachary Wells, Jamie Kephart stretching their leads out right now. It's a battle back here for nutrition in that number 6, 7, and 8 spot. Billy Van Meter, Mr. Chaos himself out of Indiana, rolling in that number 8 spot. Stu Rat looking to find his line, but right now, that train's a-coming on the high side, leading by Stephen Hott. Even now got his teammate Johnson right in front of him, and watching Jamie Kephart work this 19 right here. Trying to find a line. Zachary Wells right there with him. Side by side they go. The boogeyman looks to the inside. Jamie's going to try to find something there. He's going to yawl her out there pretty good. Good looking stuff there from the top 3. Anthony Monroe right underneath his former teammate. Zach still feeling the pressure up front. Great run here from your top 7. Even very impressive tonight here in this 358 modified race. Struggles on the dirt at most tracks, but looking pretty good here tonight. Good side-by-side racing here with Anthony Maroney. Maroney gets up there and gets tight, and he's going to lock that thing down to the bottom side. Zachary Wells going to look to do the same thing, trying to hold off Jamie. Jamie back there in the 3. Chris Jones still your leader. Johnson, Stephen, Billy, Anthony Monroe, and Stu Rat. Stu Rat right now up to the back bumper of the 82 and says, hey, let's go, buddy. Witherspoon, Kyle, and Corey doing the same thing. It's the Canadian and the farmer. Top 3 right now, nothing's changed, but I tell you what, Zachary Wells is getting that thing rolling. Hazen Boots Motorsports rocking that machine here tonight. That is a super powered machine out here. 15 to go for them guys. Stuck in the middle of a 203 sandwich. Jamie's going to look to the inside here and try to make the pass, and he's not going to be able to stick it there. Wells goes up just enough to give him room there. Going to try to still find some more stuff there. Puts it right there in front of him, and he's going to take the spot from him. Zachary Wells Going back to the 3 spot. Kephart rolled it right up in front of the nose there. Zachary slowed off, hit the brakes, and let him have it. Johnson back there in that number 4 spot, and he's got Stephen Hott ripping that high side. We got a dozen laps left to go here at Lincoln. Big thanks again to Walker Ridge Plantation for allowing us to have these 358 modified series we love so much. Stu Rat, Witherspoon, Kyle, and Corey still back here digging. Even in that number 5 spot right now, but Zachary Wells knew that he didn't have much to give. But what a race it's been here so far. 11 to go. Chris Jones, Jamie Kephart, Zachary Wells, your top 3. Johnson with one heck of a run here tonight. Smolden, not in it. Yes, people are asking. Smolden did not make this race. Billy Van Meter, Anthony Monroe side by side here. We saw what happened last time Anthony got next to Billy. It didn't end very well for Anthony. Maybe he'll change the way he does it here with 9 to go. Oh, we got one turned around here on the track. We'll bring out the yellow flag here. I do apologize. Yellow flag out.
All right, guys. 3 went black.
Yellow flag coming out here. We got one out there on the track. I believe that was Johnson. Got looped around there. It looked like Monroe came around and kind of just finished off the job there. You see him blinking out and then hit the wall there, and then Monroe, boom, and finished that off there. So, yep. All right, cool. That's on Johnson, first one of the night. All right, no worries, man. Appreciate you owning up to it. Thank you. That's first one of the night on Johnson there. Got down, tagged the wall. Screen went black, blinked out, and there it is. So, line them up. We'll do it again. All right, first one of the night. Setting in the infield. That's not where you want to be here, so.
That's where it goes back to me.
All right, 7 to go. We're not going to quite get into green-white checker territory. First caution of the night here for these guys. So, Jamie Kephart, Chris Jones, Zachary Wells, Stephen Hott, all going to get juiced up here and ready for this restart. And we'll see what happens. This should be a great restart here. I mean, it's going to be a little slick for some, but I think it's going to be downright awesome here. And a finish we're going to have. All right, lights are off the pace truck. Let's go, boys. All right, boys, be kind to each other. It's a good restart here. 6 to go. Let's finish it off strong. Come on now. All right, here we go. Chris Jones, Jamie Kephart, Stephen Hott, and Zachary Wells. Second row. Who's it going to be? 6 to go. Let's go, boys. Jamie going up to the high side here. Watching that bottom line start to work their way around. Still, single file back through the 6, 7, 8. Zachary Wells going to fall to the 3 spot. Whoa, Billy Van Meter puts the brakes out there. Gives the young man a good slide job right there. Zachary Wells. 4 to go. Pressure being put onto him. And how about Stephen Hott up on the fucking wheel on the high side? Stephen Hott, the 84 Backdraft Motorsports driver, screaming around the high side. Zachary Wells not in the spot he wants to be. Billy Van Meter going to capitalize on that also, but it's Stephen Hott looking for one of the first podiums in the 358 Modifieds. 2 laps to go. What's it going to take, Stephen? Chris Jones out front. Jamie Kephart into 2. Stephen Hott into 3. Zachary Wells back there in that number 4 spot. And just like that, white flag coming out this time by. Chris Jones still the man out front. Jamie into 2. Stephen Hott into 3. Zachary Wells back there into 4, but it's going to be Chris Jones wins it. Kephart into 2. Stephen Hott rounds out your top 3. Get your Bud Lights out. Zachary Wells in the 4. Van Meter in the 5. Witherspoon in the 6. Getting pushed by Anthony Monroe. I like to see that. Kyle, Stu Rat, and Corey. The rest of the boys up here getting after it. So your third place driver out here tonight. And look at that 84. Stephen Hott. Look at that. Congrats, buddy. Jamie Kephart brings it home in the number 2 spot. And Chris Jones rounds out that 1 spot. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the third place driver out here tonight in the 84 for Backdraft Motorsports. Stephen Hunt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, heck of a race there. I mean, it was getting crazy for you, up 3 spots from where you qualified, and this is really unfamiliar territory for you to be parked up here next to two of the best in the dirt that we got. And, hey, man, break down your race for us.
Yeah, I didn't even know where to park up here, actually. Dirt race. My goodness, that was a heck of a race. This track flicked off, and in the end, it really just turned into one lane there. Without that restart and Seth's screen blinking out, I don't think I had anything for Jones and Kephart up there. But unfortunately, can't remember who was on the inside there. He got stuck down there, and it's just so slick. He couldn't get up there, man. It just was what it was. Lucky I was able to keep it out of the wall and finally get up here on one of these dirt races. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. But, yeah, congratulations again on the big P3 here tonight in the second race, the Walker Ridge Plantation. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Stephen?
Well, got to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I just get out here and play some video games and stuff over here in this country. Thanks to him. Shout out to Walker Ridge Plantation, for sure, for putting these on. And looking forward to having Wyatt Walker out here with Backdraft Motorsports. Shout out to my entire team, Backdraft Motorsports, all the guys over there. Their program's really coming along. Appreciate you guys helping me out. And big reason I'm up here tonight. And thank you to you, Hawk, for putting these on.
Yeah, absolutely. Great work again. Congratulations, Stephen Hunt, in that number 3 spot. Went over now to our second place driver, Boogeyman from Georgia for 203 Motorsports. Jamie Kephart, you got a copy?
Yes.
Hey, heck of a job up 2 spots here. Once again, just one shy back. Chris Jones taking it here tonight, man. Break down the run for us.
Yeah, I kind of blew it on qualifying. That's the first lap up. Tried to get the second one lined up none at a time. So starting towards the back. Unfortunately, I had a teammate taken out in the heat race and was able to sneak into this without having to run a consi. Just basically ran around for a little while testing the lines. I'm stuck behind the back there for a second. Had to make a move. I made it. Hopefully I didn't completely demoralize him. I tried to leave him the top, but that middle line was key. That's all I got. Tried to shoot it. Tried to do it as clean as I could. And then from there on, it was just try to stick with Jonesy on the restart. The high became key. And for the next past 2 races, I mean, we're perfectly fine with taking a P2 behind a teammate. So just helping them try to get quicker so that the P3s don't catch up to us. And yeah, man, we'll get out here with that for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on the P2 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Boogie?
Got to thank the team. Obviously, we're over here putting up strong numbers. 203 Motorsports for sure. Still got work to do. Still got greatness to achieve over here. Wyatt and Justin then gets back, and it's gonna be on again. So 203 Motorsports for sure. Scrub Hugger Graphics, Mr. Blake Doyle and his wife Courtney, they do awesome wraps. This is just one of the few. I have a bunch of them, and I think they do an outstanding job. Reasonably priced. So if you want to get a pretty cool looking wrap, even if you just want to try them out, if you already got a guy, just go check out Blake and over at Scrub Hugger. I got to thank Boss Contracting. Trash Panda Matu for always being there, and Terry Nick's Equipment for coming on board with this season. So appreciate all them guys. Wyatt's Camp for putting this on, and you Hawk for putting this on Twitch. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. There you have it. The Boogeyman from Georgia, P2 here tonight. Went over now to our race winner. Surprise, surprise, in the 54 out of Australia. Another member of 203 Motorsports. Chris Jones, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Hey, fantastic work here tonight, man, and another awesome showing from you and the crew. And, hey, dominating performance, man, start to finish. Break down your race for us.
As Jamie said, by the end of it, there was just one lane. Stephen said it as well. It's just the one-lane track, and I got the jump, and, yeah, there wasn't much anyone could do if you're on the top lane or the quick lane. At the start, there was multiple. We tried the low, then we moved it up, then up and up, and finally went to the high, but yeah, we just qualified first, and that helped. Kept us out front. And, yeah, Jamie was all over me. He probably could have beat me. But, yeah, as you said, just making sure we're 1-2 when we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on a huge win here in the second race of the night in the Walker Ridge Plantation 358 Modifieds. Jonesy, let's hear them great sponsors one more time.
Just Logistics, Way Trucking, Field Hobbies, Push to Cushion Productions, Ground Zero Graphics, Environmental Wood Solutions, 203 Motorsport.
You hear it here. Chris Jones wins this one. Kephart in that number 2 spot. And Stephen Hunt. Really? Top 3. Good race, y'all.